Namaste, my friends. My name is Cynthia, and I am very pleased that you are joining me today for this 2-hour workshop on self-care. I broke up this workshop into 4 different parts so that you could go through it at your leisure. It can be done all 4 parts at once, or you can do one and come back later for another, or you can do one and skip over one, and whatever way you want to do it. Each part is meant to stand alone and work together as a whole. It's whatever really resonates with you. What do you feel like that you need for today? And these are recorded videos, so the great thing is you can come back and rewatch or watch at any point in time that you want. So the first video is on breathing. So it's about creating space with breath. So it's a 30-minute segment, and I will be going over 2 different breathing techniques. The second is on meditation and creating stillness with meditation. And the last 2 are yoga asanas, poses, 2 separate ones. The third one is geared toward creating stability, and the last one, the 4th one, is geared toward creating confidence. So you can do those part 3 and 4 together and just skip the cool down on the first part, and I will cue you on that and let you know that you can skip it, and then you just go over to the 4th video. Or you can do each section individually, so you can have 2 different separate workouts with the asanas. So anyways, I chose self-care for this particular workshop because I believe self-care is important. And it's about taking time for yourself, stopping and doing for you, and whatever that might mean. And for different people, the self-care is going to come in many different ways. And for me, self-care has really been strongly rooted in breath, meditation, and yoga. Those are my top things, but there are other things that I use as well. But those are the things that we're going to be talking about today in this workshop. So anyway, without further ado, let's move into our first part, which is creating space with breath. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come down on a mat or some place where you're comfortable in a seated position. You can even sit in a chair if you like. Just make sure you're in a place where your spine is nice and straight and long, so you can have a full inhale and exhale all the way down your torso in your airway. So let's get comfortable. You can sit like I am in an easy pose. You can do heroes or lotus or whatever works for you. Just keep your spine straight, your shoulders down, and your neck nice and long. So breathing is important to create space because sometimes our thoughts they run away with us. And we can live in our thoughts so much that it creates a lot of stress and even feelings of overwhelming. And once we take a step out of our thoughts, we can kind of find a way to ground ourselves and center us in a more secure and firm way. And I have found that the quickest and easiest way to do that is through breath, taking time to sit down and breathe, however long that takes for you. And it could be different. One session maybe just a few breaths may do the job. Or you may find that you're going to want to sit down and breathe for a little bit longer. Or maybe it's one of those days where you're just going to go lay in bed for a long time and just breathe, and that's okay too. When we take the time to stop, to center ourselves, whether we're using breath or what have you, it really helps us so that we can ground ourselves and get a firm grasp on who we are and where we are, and step outside of our mind for a little while. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to step outside of our mind as we focus on our breath. So we're in a nice seated position that's comfortable, whatever that might be for you. We're going to sit here for a moment, just noticing how we're seated. Do we need to make any adjustments? Is there anything that's tight or uncomfortable? Or maybe you're just really good right now in this really nice space. We're really just noticing where we are in this body, in this moment, in this time. And then we're going to take our notice and our mind to our breath and see where that is right now. Is your breath kind of quick, kind of medium, kind of slow? Let's see where it is, where it's coming from. Is it coming from your chest? Is it coming from the belly? And now you're going to want to take as deep inhale as you can and exhale. And let's see if we can get that breath all the way down to the belly as we breathe in and exhale. Are you focusing on the belly as it comes in and out? Or are you choosing to focus on the sound that you make as you're breathing in and out? And breathe a couple more slow, regular breaths. And as you're breathing, just try and slow your breath down a little bit more each time. Creating some space there with each breath. Focusing your mind where it feels natural. And if you find your mind focusing on your thoughts or activities or things that you still need to do today, just kind of bring your mind back to your breath and focusing on that instead. Start with our first breath, which is Ujjayi breath. First of all, we want to make sure that our lips are together, teeth are apart, and we're doing our inhales and exhales through our nose. So we're going to sit up straight and tall and start with our breath with an inhale at the bottom of the lung or near the diaphragm. And we're going to start there with our inhale and take a deep breath in, filling our lungs equally. And then exhale deeply. Creating a nice long sound at the back of our throat as we're doing this. And this breath may sound like the ocean waves as you're inhaling and exhaling. And what you really want to do is just focus on the inhale. Focus on filling up those lungs. And then exhale. So that's the basic idea of how we're going to be doing this. So we actually want to take our chin and rest it on our chest as we continue our breathing. Inhale. And exhale. And putting our chin on our chest here like this is going to help us pay more attention to our breath. As we inhale and exhale slowly. as you're inhaling and exhaling. You can feel that rhythm in your body. That steady rhythm that's slowing things down. And helping you create space in your mind and your body. And let's continue this breath for the next several minutes, focusing on the inhale and the exhale. If you find your mind wandering, bring it back. Focusing on the action of your chest as it inflates, and the action of your chest as it deflates. Controlling your breath at the diaphragm. Starting the inhales at the diaphragm, filling up the lung like a balloon on the inhale. And on the exhale, your lung is deflating like a balloon. And holding that exhale at the diaphragm as you slowly release your breath. And perhaps you're focusing on the sound that your breath is making as it moves through the back of your throat. And as you're breathing, you will find your natural rhythm where you're stopping on your inhales with filling your lungs, and how long you're exhaling with your breath out. And kind of follow that rhythm. As you continue with your gentle inhales and exhale. And as you're breathing, you may find that there are some parts in your body that's holding some tension. Maybe your arms are really stiff. Maybe your legs are stiff or tight. So just kind of release that tension as you're breathing out with the exhales. Allowing yourself to sit strong and steady, but without the tension in the muscles. If you notice your chin floating back up, just go ahead and bring it back down to the chest as far as you can. The chin does not have to be touching the chest, just resting comfortably wherever that is for you, as close as you can to your chest. And continuing with the inhale and the exhale. And if you find your mind wandering to your thoughts, notice that. Again, gently bring your mind back to your breath. And we're going to do a couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And now we're going to take a regular breath in and out. So let's take a moment to get in a comfortable position. So we've been sitting for a little bit, so maybe we need to roll our shoulders, move our spine, move the neck a little, our hips, whatever you need to do. Take a moment. And then once you're comfortable again, we're coming back to our breath, noticing our breath, having a straight spine and open airway. Our mouth is going to be closed, our teeth apart, our breath moving in and out of our nostrils. And we're going to start with an inhale, really deep inhale, and really deep exhale. And I'm going to count this out because we're going to be doing some inhaling and pausing on the inhale, and for the exhale, a nice slow exhale. So I'm counting the breaths and telling you when to pause. So after another good inhale and exhale, we're going to inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. So it's going to look like this. again. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. So we have the rhythm now, so we're going to make sure our chin now is as far as we can to our chest. That's comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be completely touching the chest. This is really going to help us pay attention to our breath as we continue this practice. So let's go with this. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, pause, exhale. Inhale, pause, 2, pause, 3, pause, 4, 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 exhale. Keep up that rhythm. I'm going to spend the last couple minutes seeing if you can keep up the rhythm, focusing on the breath as you continue. Inhaling, pausing, exhaling. Just a couple more minutes left. Keep going. Focusing on the breath, focusing on the motions, focusing on the counting. You have one more minute left. Keep up with your rhythm. Going in for one more round of inhale and exhale. And when you're done with your last inhale and exhale, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. and out. Feels good, doesn't it? And feel nice and centered and grounded. That's where we want to be. Namaste.